They gotta lower the rims. I would watch a girl coming down the lane on another. I would watch that.
We need to dead this conversation.
YouTube, I got another video today. Rachel Demeter speaks on women lowering the rim size from 10 feet to 9 feet, and if she believes that it would make a difference in the perception of women basketball and if it would bring more viewership. Me personally, I'm going to give my thoughts after I show you the clip.
They gotta lower the rims. I would watch a girl coming down the lane on another. I would watch that.
We need to dead this conversation, period. I think it is one of the worst arguments for women's basketball. First of all, it makes the game less accessible. If we talk about we lower the rim for women's basketball and then leave the men's at the same 10-foot height, we're talking about revamping every single park in the country. We're talking about revamping every single gym so that the girls have an accessible hoop to practice on. I don't know why people think lowering it to 9 feet is gonna automatically create some insane dunks by women. In an NBA basketball game, yes, we see a few dunks, but the ones that you guys are talking about where there's a poster, there's a reason why a poster dunk is such a massive highlight. It's a massive highlight because it doesn't happen very often. We have a smaller ball, we have a shorter three-point line, we don't need any more handicaps for the sport.
I believe she's wrong in many cases. At many of her points, she was wrong. And I'm going to try to break them down piece by piece. Okay, the first one I would like to say is the revamping of the courts and parks everywhere, blah, 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 blah. There's rims that you literally can change the size of, like, the size of the rim. It's for the kids and youth kids to be able to play on shorter rims anyways. So a lot of gyms already have the accessibility to lower the rim. Secondly, about the dunks. Baby girl, we're not asking you if you would care about dunks because 9 out of 10 you're already watching WNBA. Lowering the rim and bringing the dunks in would bring us, the fellas, to WNBA. And I'm not saying that's the only thing you guys need because no, Caitlin Clark and them is already doing the things necessary to bring us men to the sport. And why would you need us men to the sport? Because that is the viewership of sports. I'm sad to say, ladies, if you guys had enough women to watch your sport, you wouldn't be complaining. You wouldn't even have to hear us. Everything would be good. But the whole thing is you guys need help with getting more sales, getting more viewership, maybe getting a few more fellas into the doors, buying merch and carrying more, investing more. And we're just giving our thoughts and ideas of what would bring us into the building. I'm saying if we see you going down the middle of the lane and just maybe going, cramming it, middle of the lane, 9-foot rim, that is the possibility of that happening would bring more viewership. It's not about it. Let's get to the poster comment. They only happen every once in a while. Giannis gets a poster a night, baby. I'm talking 1 to 5 posters a night. Certain players are getting posters every game. So you need to stop with this. The dunks barely happen. The posters. No. The posters, the more the posters happen, the more we care. Think about, list the top 5 best hoopers in the league ever, in the NBA. I bet all of them can dunk. I bet all of them dunk on shit. And that is the reason. That brings us to the, that is crazy. Now you probably threw Steph in there. See, that's where my whole thing creates a circle and it strengthens my argument. Because I said Caitlin Clark is doing the things necessary. If you're not gonna dunk that ball, you gotta shoot it from far and wide. You gotta talk your shit. You gotta hold the chip is on your shoulder. You gotta ring finger. You need all that, cause that animosity and that anger on the court, it gets us reaching into the popcorn bag. We want to see more. Okay, that is the necessary things that need to be done to bring more viewership. Now, if you guys care less about men watching women's sport and you guys viewership growing, then who cares about what we're saying? But do not care or do not complain about the pay gap and the viewership because we just don't care. We could care less if you guys could score 50 points if you're not going to dunk the ball ever. If we had know you guys can't dunk the ball, it's like if you watched a fight, but you know it's not going to be a knockout. Like they're pulling punches. There's never going to be a knockout in that fight. And you know it before you walk to that fight. Are you going to that fight? No. That's the same thing about dunks. The Warriors could possibly not dunk the ball the whole game. But the threat of a dunk, even Steph, he might pull out a dunk every once in a while, maybe even an All-Star game. And just the threat of it will bring us in. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want some more. I kind of popped a blood vessel, went to the left field, went to the right field, and I tried to wrap it all back into the middle. So comment below if I went so far left field it don't make sense. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm getting a call right now, so I gotta end the video. Peace.